How's it going, eh? I'm Craig from Moto Travel, and this is my...
I'm Lucinda from Moto.
Come see our next adventure, eh?
Eh? Here's our next video, eh?
What'd you say?
I say, you're a hoser.
What?
You're a hoser. Eh?
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
This video here is going to be about some reflections I've had while riding today. And plus a couple of shout outs. Okay, let's get into the video. As I'm riding today, I'm realizing that this may be the last day of riding on this big tour we've had. As you can see ahead of me, the weather is changing. It's starting to get colder. So as I'm riding today, I'm kind of reflecting back about the trip. And one thing that's coming to mind is some struggles that I'm having. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to complain about the trip. We've had a lot of great days. We've had many good days and a couple of challenging days. Overall, I wouldn't trade it for anything. But one of the struggles I'm having is this is the very first trip we've done where I've been on this YouTube journey and trying to produce videos once a week and, you know, keep up with all the things we're supposed to do. Now, me and my wife, we've traveled a lot in the past. Those of you that know us, you know, we've done 22 countries and 5 different continents, and a lot of them we've done 2 or 3 times too. But this trip was different because we did our own backyard in all of Canada, and we tried to produce videos all the way. So that comes to my struggle. The last couple of months, and it seems like ever since we got to Cape Spear, Newfoundland, our last 4 points destination, ever since then I've been really struggling keeping up with the videos, and I'm kind of wondering, is it really worthwhile? And I started questioning myself about that quite a bit, and I think a few of my last videos by the end of the trip kind of showed that I was struggling. I was having a tough time editing and making time for it. But then I came to think about the positives behind this YouTube journey. And that's what I've been thinking a lot about today, is reflecting back on all the great things that we did, but there's 3 main positives that has added to this trip on top of what our normal travels would be like. And the first one is we've met some people on the road that recognized us from our YouTube channel that I never knew before. And they stopped us on the street, and we had a great conversation. And we've met some fantastic people on the road. And at all the campgrounds, everybody wants to talk to you because they're wondering what you're doing and the cameras and all that. And that has been an added bonus to this trip. The second one is on this YouTube journey, I have met so many people from other channels that I would like to consider them to be my friends now. I've met some fantastic people through collaborations and watching other channels. And on this trip, I had an opportunity to meet a whole bunch of them for the first time face to face. And that was such an added bonus to this trip. I really enjoyed it. And I hope I don't miss anybody, but I want to do some shout outs for the people that we met in person, like Chris from Vancouver Island at Critter Moto. And then we met Katrina Corcoran on Instagram. We met her up in Whitehorse, Yukon. And then when we got to Ontario, of course, Dave from Harley's Diners and Rides put together a dinner where a whole bunch of us got together. And I'm going to try to remember all the names. So there was Kevin and from Superman Kev 2001, Wayne from Jarvis Biker. Of course, I mentioned Dave, Bonnie from Artist on a Harley, Gloria from Harley Girl, and their better halves, all their spouses. And then, of course, we get to Newfoundland, and I met a whole bunch of people in Newfoundland. And I'm not going to remember everybody's name, but of course, Rob from Dead Knot, and there was John from Front Tire Adventure, and Cal from Snowbird Biker, and there was a couple others I met, and their names slipped me right now. I just can't remember. Then, of course, on this last portion of the trip, Jody and Tommy, Purple on 3 and PSP Tommy G, and Wayne from Spider Wayne. And then, of course, Eric from Kraken's Garage and Adventures. You know, that's probably one of the biggest added bonuses of doing this YouTube journey of all, is all the people that I've met that I would have never met without doing this. Now, the very last one that I want to mention, the benefit of doing these videos, and I've mentioned it once before, maybe twice. The day we left on this trip, May 16th, we were shooting our very first video, and when we were leaving, we were with my mom, and I put my mom on the video, and she thought that was so neat to see herself on TV. And that was, we said goodbye to each other right then. And it turned out to be that was the last time I saw my mom in person. And the bonus about that is, I have it on video forever. So those are the 3 positives that I come up with from this YouTube journey. And they far outweigh the struggles that I've had in the last couple of months. So on a day of reflection, it helped me really dig down to what this whole adventure is all about. And it's not about the places we got to see. It's mostly about the people we got to meet. That's the biggest thing that we love about traveling. Anyhow, thanks for listening to me ramble on and on and on. Hopefully I did this in one take. I don't know. With the cold weather coming on, I think the bike's going to be in the trailer the rest of the way home. And with any luck, by the time we get to Vancouver, maybe I can pull it out again. Okay, take care. Safe riding, everybody. If you can't ride through the winter, have a great winter until you can ride again. Okay, take care. See you on the next video. Oh, and watch for this. We may be experimenting with our very first live stream. So watch for the advertisements, and if you got any questions about this trip, you know, how much gas did we spend? How many times did we boondock? All that stuff. Any questions you have on the live stream, we're going to open up the floor for questions. And we'll give you the honest answer whether it's good or not. Okay, take care. Over and out. Cheers.